is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Back with some more Resident Evil content for you. And today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Chris Redfield outfits throughout the games. And I specify games because we're going to be using the costumes that we see in the video games, not movies, etc. Now also understand that this is my opinion, so if you don't agree with it, let me know down in the comment section what's your top 5 favorite Chris Redfield outfits. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Chris Redfield has been in Resident Evil since its first ever incarnation, so it's no question that he has lots of outfits. So without further ado, let's get right into it, as we start with number 5. Chris's heavy metal outfit from Resident Evil 5. Now, as I said before, this is just screams extremely cool, but it fits Chris completely, because as we always see Chris, he's definitely the most physical of all the major Resident Evil characters. I mean, we always joke about his big biceps, his boulder punching. So him strapping a gigantic Gatling gun with a huge, backpack holding all the ammunition and the whole drum of that definitely fits his character with the armor plating. It kind of gives me a little bit of that War Machine feel, like kind of like how Iron Man and War Machine, their suits are, where War Machine's more, lit up with like heavy machine gun artillery and stuff like that, maybe a bit more fitted than a normal Iron Man suit. But it definitely screams Chris Redfield to me. I could definitely see him chugging this big, God knows how much it weighs around, and just unloading on it. You guys ever played that game, Battleborn? I know it's a short-lived game. I did have a lot of fun with it, but basically there's a character named Montana on there. It's like this big gigantic dude with a Gatling gun. I can just see Chris doing the same thing, wheeling that around, just yelling and screaming. Maybe not screaming pyromania like Montana does, but nonetheless, this outfit definitely fits Chris. I don't think any other character could pull this type of outfit off without it looking kind of weird and out of place. But in terms of just a Gatling gun, this big ass backpack, and all the weight he's carrying around, definitely fits Chris Redfield, and why it's in the number 5 slot. So now let's move on to the next one at number 4. Chris's Stars outfit from Resident Evil 1. Now this is the Resident Evil 5 model for it, but we will get the Resident Evil 1 version of it soon. But to me, I said it before in my Stars Jill outfit, when I was talking about that outfit, I like how all the Stars members kind of have their own unique, aesthetics with it. It's not like they all wear the same thing like the RPD. Obviously Chris with the green vest and pants, obviously a lot of tactical stuff. He is a Stars member, and he looks cool. It can be a little basic, but sometimes I feel like basic is a good thing. I like the fact that it's not overdoing it. It's simplistic, but it kind of fits his character. It kind of just fits him, and I've always associated Chris with that green. And while I do think an outfit later on this list kind of does this whole thing is trying to do a little bit superior, it is a great starting point. And there are still people to this day that will say that the original Chris Stars outfit is the superior in the version they think of when they think of Chris Redfield. They're still out there, but I do like it. Maybe not as much as I like Jill's Stars outfit, but it is still definitely cool. Maybe he needs a hat. Maybe he just needs that hat. That's the really thing he's lacking, or the shoulder pads. But nonetheless, Chris Redfield Stars outfit from Resident Evil 1 is at the 4 slot. So let's move on to the next one. Number 3 is Chris's Safari outfit from Resident Evil 5. And I'm not going to lie, this nearly made the list at number 2. It came close, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the white hair, but it just vibes with Chris. You got that little safari pattern, kind of like that zebra pattern, the black and white, and as the white hair and the shades. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the Death Island where he had that button down, like kind of tropical shirt on, kind of. That's where it comes from, seeing this outfit here. But Chris just rocks it well. He looks cool in it. I don't associate him with white and black, especially with the white hair. But for some reason, it just, I don't know, he just pulls it off somehow. And that's the funny part about Chris. You think of this like, big commando type dude, but he does have a lot of, I guess a lot of style to him. That kind of like that casual, like I can see Chris just walking through, a reservoir wearing this if he's not like on a mission or something like that. Just laid back and chill about it. But nonetheless, I like it. I really do like it. I said it almost made number 2 on this list, but not quite, but nonetheless, the Safari outfit for Chris, Resident Evil 5, is my 3rd favorite. So without further ado, let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is Chris's Resident Evil 5 default outfit. And let's just be honest, if you had to ask the average person on the street what they think of Chris Redfield, what's the first thing they think of? They probably think of Resident Evil 5 Chris. It's probably his most popular and well-accepted look across all the games, and it's hard to argue against that. I mean, Resident Evil 5, I know there was a whole news that RE2 Remake is the most sold Resident Evil game, but not quite true. It probably will be eventually, but with all the ports included, Resident Evil 5 is still the most sold Resident Evil game, and a lot of it has to do with this guy right here, you know, being front and center, and that look, that Chris look from Resident Evil 5 is definitely iconic, you know. As I said, it's kind of like a superior version, in my opinion, of his Stars outfit. You know, still vibing with the tactical pants and the green top, you know, a little bit more aesthetic choices with a lot of pouches and equipment thing, even the knee buckles and stuff like that. But nonetheless, it's hard to argue about this. I mean, Resident Evil 5 is, you know, Chris Redfield's, you know, maybe ultimate, you know, game experience, a combination of a lot of things, and this look is just, it's so iconic. It's hard to argue against that. And he may have some cooler looks or something like that, but to me, this is the outfit you think of when you think of Chris Redfield. So it's his BSA outfit. It's just a culmination of him being about 10 years since the mansion incident and really just coming into a league of his own, and this is the culmination of that. But it's only number 2 on this list. Not really number 2. So what could possibly be my personal favorite outfit? And, well, that is where we're going to get to right now. So without further ado, let's get to number 1. Number 1 is Chris's Resident Evil Village, his first outfit, the black suit. And let me just say this right now. I love this outfit to death. To me, it's got a little bit of a casual vibe, but with Chris and having that older, stern look, it has such a presence to it. I'm a sucker for the color black, but it has such a presence to it. To me, what this screams is a guy who is not somebody you want to fool around with. Someone who's been through a lot, he's seen a lot, he's experienced a lot. What hasn't he done at this point? And he's tired of being, you know, maybe a little bit of that Boy Scoutish Chris we've seen in the past. This is a Chris, not jaded, but just a Chris who's tired of playing by the rules, being by the book, and realize in order to get some things done, sometimes you got to do things off the book. And that just screams what this outfit is to me. Just a Chris that is doing whatever he's got to do, regardless of if it's necessarily the right thing or not, and just going at it, using his own experiences and using his past history to do what he's got to do, even if it might be shocking to a lot of people at first. And that's exactly what this outfit screams to me. To me, this is my all-time favorite Chris Redfield outfit, and I love this thing to death. Just like his first appearance in this game, it just screams. He just has such a presence. He's such a force. This isn't a man you want to be messing with. And a little shocking at first, but nonetheless, I just think it's so cool. And you just see a character that's really been through a lot. And as I say, he's been in Resident Evil since the first, so he's definitely seen a lot of his fair share of stuff. But nonetheless, that is my opinion. I want to hear your guys' opinion. What's your personal favorite Chris Redfield top 5 outfits? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Do you like my list? Agree with it? Tell me which ones weren't on the list that you would put on there. Let me know down below. But that is going to be it to this Chris video. I've already done the Leon and Jill video if you want to check them out for their top 5 outfits. I just got Claire and Ada left to go. But that is going to be it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you all later. Peace.